Hi everyone, welcome to your channel, Empowering You. This channel is created with a view to share some proven strategies and knowledge for your self-development, and to empower you to harness your hidden inner power and potential, and to attain happiness, success, and peace of mind. If you find this video fruitful, then you please appreciate by like and subscribe. Why we overthink, why it is a problem. Listen, we all deal with the mental hamster wheel from time to time. You know that voice in your head that just won't quit? It's exhausting. It keeps you up at night, and honestly, it keeps you stuck. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to live like that. You can absolutely break free from overthinking and finally find some peace. That's what we're diving into today. I'm sharing 7 powerful, proven strategies that will help you shut down the noise, step into your power, and start living with more intention and ease. If you're ready to ditch the doubt and start living your best life, hit that like button and let's get started. You can't change what you don't acknowledge, right? The first step to overcoming any challenge is awareness, and overthinking is no different. Think of it like this: you're driving, and suddenly you realize you've been on autopilot for the last 5 miles. You don't even remember passing those last few exits, do you? Overthinking is a lot like that. It sneaks up on you when you least expect it. So how do you catch yourself in the act? Start paying attention to your body. Do your shoulders tense up when you're stressing over something? Do you find yourself restlessly scrolling through your phone, unable to focus? Maybe you bite your nails or fidget when that overthinking loop starts playing in your head. These are all signals, my friend, and they're trying to tell you something. The key is to start noticing those patterns, those telltale signs that you're slipping into overdrive. The more aware you become, the faster you can hit the brakes and regain control. And trust me, that moment of awareness, that's where the magic happens. It's like flicking on a light switch in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see clearly. You're no longer just along for the ride, you're back in the driver's seat. Okay, so you've caught yourself overthinking. Now what? Here's where things get really interesting. We're going to treat your thoughts like guests at a party. You get to decide who stays and who goes. Not every thought that pops into your head deserves a front row seat to your life. Some thoughts are just plain wrong. Others might be true, but they're not helpful. And then there are those thoughts that are just straight up toxic. Here's the game changer. You have the power to question your thoughts. Instead of taking them at face value, put them on trial. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? What evidence do I have to support this? Is this thought serving me right now? Most of the time you'll find that those overthinking spirals are fueled by assumptions, not facts. And once you start questioning those assumptions, they lose their power over you. Remember, you are the CEO of your mind. You get to decide what thoughts get your attention and what thoughts you're going to show the door. Let's talk about decision fatigue for a second. Have you ever noticed how by the end of the day, even the smallest decisions feel monumental, like choosing between takeout or cooking feels as overwhelming as negotiating a major business deal? Overthinkers, this one's for you. You see, indecision is a breeding ground for overthinking. We get so caught up in weighing every possible outcome, analyzing every option, that we end up paralyzed by the process. So, here's the antidote: set time limits for your decisions, even the small ones. Give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops to make a choice. Whether it's what to wear, what to eat, or which route to take to work, setting a deadline forces you to trust your gut and move on. The world won't end if you accidentally order the wrong coffee drink or pick a movie that turns out to be a dud. The point is to break free from that cycle of endless deliberation and reclaim your time and energy. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to really hear me on this. You cannot control everything. In fact, you can only control a tiny fraction of what happens in your life. But here's the good news. That tiny fraction, it's all that matters. Worrying about things outside your control is like trying to swim against a riptide. It's exhausting, and it gets you absolutely nowhere. So how do you stop wasting precious energy on things you can't change? Get crystal clear on what you can control. Grab a notebook and write it down. Can you control your actions? Yes. Can you control your attitude? Absolutely. Can you control the weather, traffic, or what other people think? Nope, not a chance. Once you've got your list, here's your action plan. Commit to putting all your energy, all your focus, into those things you can actually influence. Take action, even if it's just a small step. Because action, my friend, is the antidote to worry. Chapter 5. Let's talk about the power of now. Overthinking loves to pull you into the past, dredging up old regrets or catapult you into the future. filled with anxieties about things that haven't even happened. Mindfulness is about grounding yourself in this present moment, anchoring yourself to the here and now. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't take a lot of time or fancy equipment. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing can make a world of difference. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and just pay attention to the rise and fall of your breath. When your mind wanders, gently guide it back to your breath. Another powerful mindfulness practice is simply noticing your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel in this moment? The more you can train your brain to focus on the present, the less power overthinking has over you. Chapter 6. Let's talk about the P word, perfection. It's a sneaky little devil that loves to fuel overthinking. We strive for the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect body, the perfect life. But here's the thing. Perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist. And you know what? That's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's liberating. Because once you let go of that unattainable ideal, you free yourself to embrace the messy, imperfect beauty of life. Here's a truth bomb for you. Done is better than perfect. Every single time. Progress, not perfection, should be your motto. So what are you waiting for? Stop overthinking, stop second-guessing yourself, and just take action. Chapter 7. I know what you're thinking. Mel, you're asking me to schedule time to worry? Is that really necessary? Hear me out on this one. Trying to suppress your worries completely is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. You might be able to do it for a little while, but eventually, it's going to pop back up, usually with more force than before. Creating a worry window isn't about encouraging worry, it's about creating a designated time and space for it so it doesn't bleed into the rest of your day. Think of it as giving your worries an appointment. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes each day, preferably in the early evening, to write down everything that's been weighing on your mind. Get it all out on paper. Then close the notebook and walk away. This technique does a few things. First, it allows you to acknowledge and process your worries without letting them consume you. Second, it helps you create some distance between yourself and your thoughts. And finally, it frees up the rest of your day to focus on the things you enjoy, the things that bring you joy, without that constant mental chatter. Outro. So there you have it. 7 powerful strategies to help you break free from the clutches of overthinking and finally experience real peace of mind. Remember, this isn't about becoming some emotionless robot who never thinks about anything. It's about reclaiming your mental space, silencing that inner critic, and learning to trust yourself. Start small. Pick one of these strategies and really commit to it. Be patient with yourself, and remember, you are stronger than you think, more capable than you know, and you deserve to live a life free from the shackles of overthinking. Now go out there and start living.